You should have been. Welcome back this morning. Let's quickly go over the forecast. Really, as beautiful as it was yesterday, yeah, you should have been a pilot too. As beautiful as it was yesterday, you're probably in store for a day like that today. High temperatures around 88, low of 70, pretty much ditto for tomorrow. Those slight chances of those pop-up thunderstorms or showers, so just keep that in mind. It is the ending of summer, can you believe it or not? And we are headed over to the kitchen. It's IHOP time. JC?
Does this mean you year-round? I've already memorized about everything in here. Is there a new one comes out in the fall or winter?
Yeah, 3 times a year we break it in.
3 times a year. Well, I have a food memory here. I can just get up any kind of thing. Now, you guys just don't serve breakfast, though.
No, we serve a lot of dinner products. We serve lunch. We have sandwiches, a country fried steak. We're introducing in October a very nice 8-ounce sirloin steak portion, which is a lean little piece of meat. It goes on the top of smashed red potatoes that we saute with onions and butter. And then it's offered also with the vegetable and garlic toast.
What is it, Greg? You've been the new general manager over at IHOP, under new management, by the way. Up you go, turn and go by Logan's and all that bunch, and they're right up there on the left. What is it people need to know about IHOP that they may not know?
About our IHOP?
Yeah, about your IHOP. About IHOP to come in, what they need to know about coming in over there.
Well, they need to know that we're a great organization that has high-quality food. But more importantly for the Athenites is that we're properly staffed and we're ready to execute our concept. And that's the most important thing. So you can come in, have a nice meal, and not leave disappointed.
All right, and so, some people may have had that experience in the past. That's why they brought the big dog in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So y'all know where he used to be. That's why he's over there now trying to, yeah, I like that. Yeah, to make you folks happy, come by there after church, too. If it's crowded in other places, make IHOP your first stop. All right, so this today, explain one more time what this is.
This is our standard chicken and waffles. This is our fried chicken with waffles. This right here is our 2 new promotions. They're called our Wafflealicious promotions. We have one here. This is blueberry and cheesecake cubes cooked into it. And this one has cheddar cheese and bacon cooked into it. And then it's topped with blueberry compote or bacon. You can have that as part of a combination plate. Goes anywhere from $8.99 to $6.99.
And
or you
kids,
can have
kids eat free.
Kids are eating free Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Kids of all ages. And it's been pretty successful. We had quite a few of those last week.
All right, y'all come out. Tell them we sent you down that way. IHOP, right down the road, opening up in just a few minutes from right now. That's why Greg's got to go and get to work right now. Lucas, you ready? I'm going to buy you breakfast this morning.
All right, Lucas.
Okay, brother.
I know that shot's on you, makes you nervous. Do you ever get nervous when you're in court? A little bit?
Then other times, you know, once we get into the argument or whatever we're doing, it sort of takes over. And it's about like autopilot, not to use a cliche with a pilot in here. But, yeah, it's,
She won't mind.
yeah, not having control of the results is usually what makes things a little nerve-wracking.
Does it ever get irritating when you're listening to closing remarks and, you know, that's the time where the other attorney really needs to dig their side in and it may not necessarily be accurate?
Yeah, any time we're arguing before a judge or the couple times before a jury that you hear the other side. The other side is they have a side, and they're entitled to get that side out without being interrupted rudely. And I know Jamie thinks I'm laid back, but I kind of jump the gun. I like to interrupt people, but I have to remember.
I like to come see you in action.
I know.
I don't want you to represent me.
No, I don't either.
Because I don't want to be in that kind of situation.
I hear that would be good. But we, you know, there's and a large part that's what the judge is for. He's the referee to smack us down and make sure we play by the rules, because it's nothing more frustrating than being interrupted as you're trying to get a point out. And I have to be cautious not to do that to the other side.
But see, you seem so mild-mannered.
He does.
Yeah. You said that a couple shows ago, and I think one of my friends, he says, man, you really don't know Lucas. There's times when I'm just nervous on here. So. But there's times when I can get wound up pretty good.
Because I'm almost a judge?
Yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, because I don't want to intimidate
It's
anybody.
intimidating.
Because, you know, I say I'm Judge Jamie.
That's right.
You know, so you got to kind of remember that. It's only a TV show.
I think it's, you know, in court with a case, it's somebody else's interests that are at stake,
Right.
not mine. You know, if I embarrass myself,
Their life is in your hands in some cases.
Yeah, in some cases, yeah. And then that's pretty heavy stuff.
Big responsibility.
If I embarrass myself here, I have to deal with it. It's my reputation, and I'm okay with that. But,
Jamie does it every day, don't
yeah.
worry.
So if people, you handle everything from DUIs, murder, domestic
Burglary.
violence.
All the way.
Anytime y'all have done wrong and been arrested,
give us a call. We don't charge anything for you to come and consult with us. We'll be happy to look at the case. Every case is different, so it'd be hard to sit here and tell you now what you're looking at, be it fee-wise, fine-wise, even imprisonment or probation. It's just, every case needs to be evaluated on their own. We'd be happy to sit down and...
What's the best time if somebody's been arrested? When should they get in touch with you or Dan?
Immediately. A lot like asking a doctor if you need surgery, but...
Is that like your first phone call, Lucas?
It should be. You hear all the time. Just read the papers, watch the news stories. You hear all the time about people being arrested, and then it hits the press. Well, he confessed to this, this, and this, and most people are thinking, what is he thinking? There are rights that are in place just because you are an American citizen.
So, should I be arrested for something besides what I've been incarcerated for in the past?
Oh my goodness. That's funny, Harold.
I just figured everybody in the world knew that anyway.
He thinks makes him a bad boy.
Well, you don't say nothing, right?
You have the right to remain silent.
How many phone calls do you get?
I don't know. There's not.
Can I take my cell phone with me?
Probably not. They're probably not going to let you do that. But eventually they'll give you a call, depending on your state of sobriety. So.
Well, I was sober when I got arrested. That ain't a wonder, but I was.
Yeah.
That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, that was true.
There are. Information is power, all right, and you have to know the process. And criminal cases, or be it a DUI or be it a theft or even a murder in that situation, the process is typically the same. And that's what we're trained to do, is to understand what's coming next, and you need to know that. And that's why an attorney is important, because they can hold your hand, so to speak, and let you know, hey, this is, you have a court date coming up, this is what it is, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're not going to do, kind of thing. So it's important to get the attorney on there.
If you've had a bad day in court, when you get home, do you kick the cat?
No, I'm not one of those. I usually collapse. Yeah, I'm sit on the back porch and watch the moon rise. Of course, I have two little girls. I'm playing a lot of baby dolls, and my oldest one's into puzzles right now, so we read. And
do you have to do a lot of homework?
I do. I was late up, not too awful late last night because I was coming on here, but I'm working on a paper right now that extremely tight time parameters a lot of times, and it just because the sun goes down doesn't mean it's time to stop working.
Lucas Beaty, down with the law partner of Dan Totten right there on Jefferson Street. You tell Dan we said hello and roll tide, and
remember
good luck this week with all your cases, and I guess we'll see you next week.
Thank you much, Dan.
All right. Lucas, thank you very much. Heard some great things about you. Lucas Beaty, attorney at law, Dan C. Totten Law Firm, Jefferson Street. Y'all hang on.
Gonna love me.